I'm just going to do a quick job today, and I thought I would film it, but I'm just going to pick these baby bear pumpkins now. The plants all died back. They're looking really good, so I'm going to get those harvested. So when I harvest them, I'm going to leave some of the stem on, and I'm going to use clippers to clip the plant. It's just going to help them last longer in storage, as opposed to if the pumpkin is like this one that I just pulled off, this spot here is more likely to be open to rot and things like that. So this one we would use first. This little one with the nice stem on it should store for longer. So I'm going to go through and cut them all and pop them into my harvesting basket, and we'll see how many we get. Well, they're really prickly. I really don't like wearing gardening gloves, but sometimes I think I probably should do. These ones are really cool. I'll bring in a bit closer and show you. Not sure what the variety of this one is. I'll have to get into the bed there and see where the plant's coming from, but it's quite a cool like square shaped one, which is really neat. So that's coming from this garden. So that one didn't have a tag on it, so I have no idea what it is. So if you've seen it before and you know, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea, but it's really cool. So I might actually save the seeds from that so I can grow it again next year. Right, back on task. I'm sure I'm not the only one that this happens to, but I put my garden tools down and then I have to spend 5 minutes looking for them. So hopefully it didn't take me too long, but I put them down somewhere and I don't know where. These are looking so great. I definitely think some of these are going to end up in the spud box because there are so many. I've already filled 2 baskets. I'm going to go with like 10 to 12 in each basket, so there is still tons to go. So I just found a big one. I think this is the biggest one so far, and this is like the size most of them have been, so that's pretty cool. One here that I think rats or something have been nibbling on. Pumpkins are really cool though, that they heal their own little wounds, so it's healed up, but I'm still going to give this one to the chickens because it's kind of gross. There's another yucky one that's been quite munched on by rats, so for the chickens. This one has still has some green on it. So if you find yourself having to harvest them before they're ready, leave as much stem on as you can, and that'll just help them to ripen. So how good is that harvest? There are so many. So there's tons and tons there. I haven't counted them yet, but I think I'm going to have to go and get the wheelbarrow because I'm not going to be able to carry all those home. So when I put them into the wheelbarrow, I will count them as I go. Alright, let's count them in. 62 pumpkins, baby bear, and I think that is from 4 plants. So super stoked with that. That's really cool, and I'm giving some to the chickens, so some other yucky ones. So that would make about 65. Alright, let's get these guys home. Oh my goodness, it's heavy. Oh, I gotta take my baskets too. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Holy moly, it's heavy. With the pumpkins, I'm just going to take them into our pantry now and lay them in a single layer on some cardboard in there. So these are the boxes that came with our shelves, so they're just really handy for laying flat and putting like potatoes or onions, anything that needs to kind of cure. So it is going to get pretty full in here while we're waiting for those things to cure. But yeah, it's just the way that it's going to be, unfortunately. It's our only space, dark, kind of cool space where we can put things. So we're going to be stepping over them for a little while until we can get them put up on a shelf or into a box. Just while I'm here, I'll show you the onions that I've just popped in here. So these onions I've just had curing, and now they're all dry and ready to be put on the shelf. So I don't have any shelf space for them, so I'm going to have to make some room. So with any food that you want to keep over winter, it's a good idea to cure it. So pretty much just letting the skins firm up a bit, making sure, just checking and making sure they're all clean. These ones aren't typically like a pumpkin that's going to store for ages, so we will keep these for ourselves for as long as they're going to last, but we're also going to sell some of these in the spot box. So as I'm putting them down on the piece of cardboard, I'm just kind of rubbing the dirt off, just checking that there's no yuck spots, because as soon as one has a spot, it's going to pass on to the next one and to the next one, and we've had that happen before and they just rot really quickly. So we're going to try and keep these as long as possible, so just making sure they're all nice. I'm just going to put like this one to the side. It doesn't have a stem on it and it does have a bit of a spot on it. So we'll use that one first. Alright, that's pretty cool. That's all our baby bear pumpkins for the season. So all lined up, ready to go. So I'm going to take one inside now and we will chop it open and see what it's like on the inside. So then we're going to have this one for our tea tonight. Okay, let's cut into it. Oh, I hate cutting pumpkins. Oh, this is not too bad. Alright, nice. Probably could keep the seeds from this. We might have to, I think we're probably going to need to eat both of those ones for our dinner tonight. That looks good. Smells interesting. So yeah, we'll see how these ones go. We're just going to eat them roasted up for dinner. This one is a little baby. It's not that big. So there we go. Nice little baby bear pumpkins ready for our dinner. Doesn't want to stay there. And lots and lots and lots of seeds that we can plant again. So that's our harvest of baby bear pumpkins for this year. We still have got the whangaparua, we have got the butternut and the spaghetti squash, as well as a couple others that I'm not sure of the variety. So we will harvest those another day. I think they've probably still got a couple weeks before the plants die back enough and they're ready to pick. But anyway, thank you for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Bye!